Have 6 hours worth of battery time. So the only thing that, so on the side is where the attachments go. You have your bacteria filter, which needs to be replaced every two to 4 weeks. And what we can do is we can come out and just pay them a visit and replace things as needed. So this just goes here. And this attaches
so
here.
We have to follow you guys.
We'll just come by every couple of weeks and just check on him. If he's going to be getting breathing treatments, you can actually attach the neb, the neb here, and give him a treatment that way. Okay. You might want this to be dangling on the side of the table, so that you're able to put it on there. Okay, hook it up, and then you don't have to worry about closing this because there's a valve, and once you remove it, it closes it, and he'll be getting.
You don't need to clean it or anything like that?
No, we'll just replace the whole thing for you. But you would only use this if he's on the machine, and I don't know how often he gets breathing treatments. Probably 4 times a day, or maybe every 4 hours. I don't know how often. Anyway, so there's only one tube that's attached besides the oxygen tubing in the back, and then it's already preset to give him the settings that he needs. So this is the on and off button. And once you turn it on, it will make that sound just to let you know you're turning it on. And this is a silence button. I believe this will last about 30 seconds. And let's see, to reset it, that's what you would look. I'm going to put it on him so that you can see how what it says. And then if you ever want to turn it off, what you'll have to do is press this and confirm that you want to turn it off. And then what I'll do is I'll put it on him, and then I'll explain what you see in the display there. Let me bring this around there. So.
It alarms when the oxygen saturation goes down?
No, it's not an oximeter. You'll have to.
There's a plug behind you, see?
Yeah. That's an internal battery, so we don't have to plug it in yet.
Okay.
All right. There's a 10-foot tubing here, so you can toss it, turn it any way you want. So the first thing you do is turn it on. And of course tell Paul, hi Paul, I'm just going to put a mask over you, okay? I just want you to breathe in and out. Sometimes he gets a little confused. So you start off with the straps loose. Put this over his face so that he can breathe in and out. Bring your head forward. And then these just kind of hook on. It's all Velcro, so you can adjust this. It's a gel cushion, so it shouldn't hurt his nose, and you shouldn't make it too tight. So when you strap the head down, you just want to strap it so that this part is touching his head.
And you squeeze this to make
And
that
this
go
is
down.
just to adjust, you know, how tight it is against his against the bridge of his nose. And then with the machine running, just gonna undo his Velcro here. Anybody here use CPAP at home? Or husbands? Or anybody else?
They do, we're going to put them in here.
Okay, so with the machine running, what you want to do is you want to tighten this until you don't get any more leaks. Okay?
Oh, I see.
You don't need to make it so tight that he wakes up with a triangle around his face. Just breathe in and out. You're doing fine. You can go back to sleep. And then we're gonna hook up the oxygen. That beeping sound just letting you know that you're not attached to the wall outlet. Okay. And that just lets you know that I attached it to the wall outlet.
Okay.
Can you see this? Everybody see this?
You got a respiratory rate at 30. Is that reading his or is that the
Let
setting?
me just, you could always reset it to see what's going on.
Okay, the setting.
So yeah, the green bar that you see is the pressure.
Uh-huh.
So right now he's at a pressure of 18 and it stops at 5. You should go 18 and 5. And if you wanted to follow the pressure, it's going to reflect here.
Okay.
Okay. This is the respiratory rate. So the total respiratory rate he's doing.
That's
But
what he's doing.
Right.
Okay.
But the machine will give him a backup rate of 22.
Okay.
Okay. And then this is the amount of air that he gets every breath. So it's tidal
Right.
volume.
Tidal volume.
So VT stands for tidal volume, E stands for expired tidal volume.
So expiratory.
And then your leak. There's a leak around right here. This is where he gets rid of his carbon dioxide.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you want a leak.
Yeah.
If the leak is less than 20, it's going to alarm.
Okay.
And usually what it means is that somebody's covered the leak with a blanket. But that's usually pretty difficult.
That's
to do.
right here?
Yeah, you feel
Oh,
it?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay.
And then these are just accumulations of the other settings. So right now you have your detachable battery, which is all green. That means it's all charged up. And then the internal battery is also all charged up. Okay. So if I detach this from the wall, you'll hear a beep. Just reset. And then it will tell you that right now it's using the detachable battery power. So, you know, to disconnect them in the morning, let's see. All you would have to do is you would just undo these two buttons here and take it off his head.
Yeah.
You might want to just remind everybody to not undo the Velcro because sometimes these things get lost, and then you'll end up calling us and say we lost it.
We could just take this off because you already have it set
Yeah.
perfectly.
Yeah.
But you might have to retighten it or readjust it.
So I see that
No.
nebulizer thingy.
Yeah, we went ahead and included the nebulizer because when he's getting a breathing treatment and he's attached to the machine, if you were to give him a breathing treatment, it's gonna mess up the flow of everything. So if you're gonna give a breathing treatment, just press this, give the breathing treatment, and the machine will adjust accordingly. So it won't keep alarming.
It goes on there.
You put your medication in the cup, and then you turn the nebulizer on. And then it should last about 15 to 20 minutes, and then when you come back, you
They
just
should
turn
have
it
gave
off.
me an extra
That's it.
nebulizer for what about when he's not on this?
You'd give the nebulizer
The
with
regular-
a mask, yeah.
I know, why they should have asked for one of those too. It's so difficult to get it. We have to go through all kind of changes, huh?
You don't have any
We have some, but I'm just saying.
Pomoes or
We do.
nebulizers? Okay.
So can you tell us about the settings? I see the peak flow and
The
the
settings,
ratio and all
okay,
that.
if you wanted to know what the settings were, what you do is you go into the menu, okay? So you press this button where it says menu,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna scroll down or scroll to where it says settings and alarms,
Okay.
okay? And then you select,
Okay.
and then you read the settings. So right now, he's on mode of ST.
Mhm.
It basically means that it has a timed setting, meaning he's got a backup rate. He's got a IPAP of 18,
Mhm.
and then an EPAP of 5,
So inspiratory, expiratory.
right? And then a backup rate of 22.
Mhm.
Okay. And the only alarms that I have on here is the disconnect alarm. So if this becomes disconnected, it will actually alarm right away.
Okay.
And also, I think the RT's added a low minute volume of 4 liters per minute. So if this, I'm just gonna go back here, where's the minute volume here? If this falls below 4 liters, it's gonna alarm, just to let you know that maybe there's a leak or something happened that you need to come back here. So if you hear a continuous alarm, then you know that's when you need to come in and to check on him. So I think you're like the first room closest to the nurse station.
So when you were there, you said you wouldn't, you put it on, and it took an hour for anybody to come in and check. But then, how often Like usually people, we check on them about every 2 hours. Is that enough for him, or should we check on him more with this on?
You know, you'll hear the alarm. So, I mean, it would be good if you had a pulse oximeter
Yeah.
that you can
Attached to him.
that you can attach him and it'll alarm if he desaturates.
Okay.
But you would have to set the alarms on the pulse oximeter to probably 87, 86%
Okay.
low,
Right.
and then you don't have to worry about the high part.
Okay.
But what you want is you want him between 88 and 92%.
Mhm.
And so if he used this last night, he's probably quite awake right now, so he probably doesn't need it as much.
What does he need this for?
He's a CO2 retainer,
Oh.
carbon dioxide, so
You know what? I think they learned from Mr. Monday.
Yeah.
So basically what we're doing is we're just making sure that he doesn't accumulate all that carbon dioxide. And at night it happens more often. So at night he should be using this, or even during the day when, you know, when he's
Taking a
He go to
nap.
sleep.
taking a nap. Yeah, if you find that he's always taking a nap during the day and he's awake at night, you know, he should probably be using this as much as possible.
Okay.
But you will know that his CO2 levels are more normal because he'll be much more awake and he'll be talking to you more.
But if it's lethargic, then we would know that he's
Yeah.
retaining CO2.
So that's one way that's really the only way that you would know that his CO2 is elevated, you know, unless you do a blood gas. So what you're not going to do that here all the
No
time.
worry.
So if he's unresponsive, I would just go ahead and put him on this. And it should take maybe about half an hour to an hour, you know, for it to work. That's it.
Ornstein.
Well, we'll take it off in a minute.
Was he
No.
a patient before?
No.
No? Ornstein, no, we don't have any.
Because we just saw some.
So to go ahead and take it off, you would just unlatch this. And
While
this.
it's on.
Yeah. Take it off. Bring your head forward for me. Forward.
I've seen him upstairs.
He's not there.
Press the turn it off, confirm. Put his cannula back on.
He needs some
All right, buddy.
the protection for his,
Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't get pressure also on his ears.
Or just tell him not to put it on too tight.
Yeah.
Or if you could add like a headband and attaches to that, it'll usually work a little better also.
Don't we have a Ziploc bag for that one? A big one?
You came in with a bag